Okay, so other day in the video I said something about this red diesel tank. I don't think I've talked about it at all in any of my videos. This tank right here, there used to be another one just like it, was left by the previous owners of the house. They didn't want them, and they included them with the sale of the house, and you know, they're here. I gave the second one to a friend for helping me move. I don't store all that much diesel fuel in them, and you'll have to excuse the angle. I'm actually having to stand up on the 47 blower in front of the 1445 because I'm using my wife's camera, and I couldn't get far enough away standing right next to it. But anyway, back to the story here. So this red tank, I store anywhere from 20 to 150 gallons of diesel fuel depending on the time of year. The reason I buy diesel fuel in bulk, a lot of times, well actually, so here's a funny story. I live in a farming community. Shocker if you've seen all the cornfields around the house. But there are, I think the closest fuel station where I can get off-road diesel fuel is almost 20 miles away. So not something that I'm going to go get on a regular basis in a 5-gallon container. Nor do I like handling 5-gallon containers, so this obviously being left here was very convenient. I happened to be at a farm auction, and I got the transfer tank there that'll fit in the back of the truck. You can see it's on a pallet. That's an 80-gallon tank. The X748 can lift up to, or prior to getting the 4066, the X748 can lift up to 50 gallons of diesel fuel into the back of the truck. So that's what I used to do. Now the 4066 is I can put a full 80 gallons in the transfer tank and then bring it home and transfer over to this tank. In the middle of the summer, I actually go through quite a bit of diesel fuel between mowing and everything. Considering, you know, I having to fill the 1445 up every other week. That's 15 gallons, so that's a lot of trips to either the store to get regular diesel fuel or to get off-road diesel. So anyway, I have this tank. I have this nice rotary pump. Unfortunately, the rotary pump leaks. Also, you can see I have the filter and everything set up there. Have my little hose over here. Really like this setup. The only problem is it never tells me how much diesel fuel I'm putting in my tractors. So I solved that today. I went and I bought a 12-volt pump, and it comes with a digital flow meter. So I'll show you that in the next part of the video. So here is my very expensive solution to figuring out how much diesel fuel I put in my tractors. Now I have 4 diesel tractors, the 4066, the 820, the 1445, and the X748. I'm always looking to add more, so can't say I'm always only going to have 4. I mean, I really like tracking my fuel usage. I mean, I go through a lot of diesel fuel, and you know, the 1445 I think burns about 1.5 gallons an hour, and the X748 when it's mowing burns about between 0.65 and 0.7 gallons per hour, and I just like to keep track of that in my fuel usage. No other reason than that. So I bought this for Christmas. My family was great, and they got me some gift cards to Northern Tool, so I was able to pick my present more or less, and so that's what I went and did today. It's a 12-volt, 20-gallon per minute transfer pump with a digital meter. You can see the picture right there. Nice digital meter, and then it's a heavy-duty pump. Now, the reason I went for 12-volt over DC power over AC power is the AC power pumps are incredibly expensive. Think in magnitude of, you know, with a meter, you're looking at 500 plus or 700 plus. Meanwhile, this one was on sale at Northern Tool today for 297 bucks. I think on their website it's like 309. Normally, if it's not marked down, it's like 329, something like that. I can't remember. So, you know, it's a benefit. The 20 gallons per minute, I certainly don't need that kind of flow. I'd be actually really happy if there was an 8-gallon per minute pump. But by the time you piece everything together, it runs about the same price. So I figured, why not get a better pump? I can put my filter on here and everything is good to go. So I'll be installing this on my fuel drum, and as my tractors get low on fuel, we'll start filling them up. I'll put a little clipboard over there on the side of the wall and keep track of all of the fuel usage for all these tractors. And right now in the winter, it's obviously not a big deal. Like I said in my previous video from the other day, the 1445, I have it started up in a month and a half. I actually considered starting it up this evening. The 4066, it's got a 16 gallon tank, 14 gallon tank, can't remember. But I use it about the most, and I still don't use it a lot. I think I maybe put 10 hours on it since it got cold. So, and most of that was the other day trying to load that AW disc that I sent south. So yeah, this should be a nice little addition to the shop. Something that I think sometimes when you get gift cards and stuff, my philosophy is go buy yourself something you want, or you normally wouldn't spend the money. To be perfectly honest, I probably normally would not go out and spend $300 on this, but since I have a gift card, it makes it all that much more special. This is the gift, and it's a surprise to me at least, and so hey, that's what I got. So yeah, we'll see how it works. So anyway, thanks for watching.